What's up guys, Readiness Reviews here with you again. We're going to be doing a military surplus firearm unboxing today, but as you can see, we have a relatively small package here, so of course we are going to be looking at a pistol. I picked this up from Century Arms. This is the first handgun purchase I've ever made from them, for whatever that's worth. We're going to be opening that today with a very special knife. Check that case out. Ooh, look at that. It's an auto knife. There's our deployment button. That is an Automat Kalashnikov 74 by Boker. I actually won this knife in a contest. Fellow military surplus channel Milsurp Mike had a giveaway on his channel, and I was the winner of that giveaway. And Mike sent this out to me, and it is a fantastic looking knife. Gotta love auto knives. I'll link Milsurp Mike's channel down in the description if you want to check that out. If you like my channel, you will 100% like his channel. He has one of the best Milsurp channels out there. All right, so our outside packaging here is a FedEx envelope. So we'll go ahead and cut into this. Ooh, this knife is sharp. So that was a simple padded envelope on the outside. And on the inside, we have a cardboard box. It is taped shut. Cut that tape. Man, what a sick blade. All right, let's open this up. Ooh, look at that. They put their little foam packaging in there. This is actually really nice packaging for a pistol. Yeah, that looks like it's in about the condition that I expected it to be in. Let's take a look at this tag so we can see what it is. We have a pistol, Czech Republic, Vz38, 380 ACP, Czech Republic, without magazine. Very cool. Check this thing out. Well, isn't that a weird looking pistol? Ooh, it does not feel good in the hand either. This is certainly a very unique looking pistol. It has the aesthetics that only a mother could love, I guess you would say. Wow. This is a Czechoslovakian CZ Vz38 pistol. Let's give it a quick safety check, make sure we're looking at a clear firearm, and it is clear there. Man, that is one unergonomic mess. Like, holding this thing in your hand feels pretty terrible, I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't buy this firearm because I wanted to shoot it a bunch. I bought it because it is a very interesting little historical piece. I guess that'll lead us into the history on this. The Vz38 is a automatic pistol with a simple blowback design. It also has a double action only trigger. These pistols are chambered in the 38 automatic cartridge, which is also known as 9x17mm, 9mm Browning, and 9mm short. I've seen conflicting information on what the magazine capacity of these handguns are. Several sources say it's an 8-round magazine, while others say it's a 9-round magazine. I'm pretty sure the magazine is 9 rounds. Unfortunately, this particular one did not come with a magazine. I do have one on order that's an aftermarket magazine, and when that comes in, I'll see how many rounds it holds. But I do believe that these are a standard 9-round capacity. The Vz38 was accepted by the Czech Army in 1938 as a replacement for their Vz24 pistols. But they were never actually put into service by the Czech Army because Nazi Germany took control of Czechoslovakia and its arms production facilities prior to World War II. The Czech Army had an outstanding order of 41,000 of these pistols, and the CZ factory was already geared up to fulfill that order. So just like in many cases of German occupation, the Germans had the pistols produced anyway so they could use them. Germany adopted the handgun as the Pistol 39T, and it would see use mainly by German police and security forces. That first 41,000 pistol contract was completed in 1939, but the Vz38 remained in production until 1945. I'm sure some of these pistols made their way into the hands of the Wehrmacht at one time or another, and the Luftwaffe had 3,000 made just for them. Germany sold roughly 1,700 of these pistols to the Finnish in 1940, and about 1,000 were exported to Bulgaria. These Bulgarian contract pistols are recognizable by their B prefix serial number, starting at serial number 291,000. Apparently there was another batch of Vz38s that went to Bulgaria before Nazi occupation of Czechoslovakia, and these will have a manual safety, which the standard Vz38 does not. Even though this pistol would be used by the Germans, none of them were ever marked with Waffenknopfs because they were not inspected directly by German inspectors. The Germans let the Czech military inspect the pistols and accept them into service, and then the Germans used them. I would certainly describe this as a full-size handgun, even though it is in a smaller cartridge. The weight on this comes in at 32 ounces. Being all steel construction the way that it is, that's not too surprising. The overall length on this is 8 inches, and the barrel length comes in at 4.625 inches. Let's see what my particular example is. So we have our Czech markings on there, very cool. We have our serial number, mine is 200 and $77,000 and change. The frame and the slide are both matching, and that's the only place I see a visible serial number at. On the right side of the handgun here, we have the year of manufacture, and we have a Czech military acceptance stamp. That's going to be those cross swords. This was accepted into service in 1939, and there's a little CZ factory stamp there. Now, this was a one and only on Century Arms website. It was listed as being in fair condition, and it was sold as a Gunsmith Special, which means that it could be malfunctioning or missing parts. The only part that it was specifically listed as missing was the magazine, so I knew I wasn't getting a magazine when I bought this. And condition-wise, I'd say, yeah, it's about fair. You can tell that the underlying bluing on this pistol was very pretty before. It was a sort of a high-polished blue. Now, over the years, there has definitely been some corrosion going on. Up here towards the muslin, I do see a little bit of pitting, and there's little spots of rust all around. Down the side of the grip here next to the grip panels. Just a little rusty. I actually think I'm going to be able to clean this up very well, and hopefully we'll be able to reveal some of that pretty polished blue underneath if we do it the right way. But just look at it. It has like this weird like snout thing going on. I don't know. As I said earlier, it is a simple blowback design, so the barrel is fixed in one place. The energy of firing the projectile blows the slide back to the rearward position, and then it strips another round off the magazine into the barrel so it can be fired. The trigger is double action only, so it does have a little bobbed hammer here, but this hammer cannot be locked back. If you bring it to the rearward position, it just falls forward. The trigger has a long double action only trigger pull, which we'll go ahead and pull it all the way through now. Man, that is a heavy trigger too. It has a nice crisp release, but this trigger is no joke. You got to pull on it for real. I don't want to dry fire that a bunch, but you get the idea. It has very simple sights, just a V-notch in the back and a blade in the front. The actual sight picture itself isn't too bad though. The takedown on this pistol is among the easiest you will ever find in firearms. That's what this lever is here. It is the takedown lever. You just push that forward, then the slide lifts right up. The barrel is on a hinge, so all this hinges forward, and then the slide just comes off the barrel. There's our recoil spring down on the inside. This little oval piece here interfaces with this hole in the slide. That's how it sort of locks together. Let's take a look at that bore. We got some pitting in there, so it's a little rusty, but the rifling looks really good. So I'm guessing this is going to shoot quite well. It has a small portion of slide serrations at the rear to help you pull the slide back. The spring tension on this is pretty hefty. You got to really apply some effort to pull it back, but pretty much every blowback operated handgun is like that. It has a hill release for the magazine. There's a little tab that you just pull back. There's a lanyard loop. So yeah, it's a very interesting curiosity, I would say. Generally, Czech firearms are absolutely fantastic, and I don't think there's anything wrong with this firearm as far as function goes, but they did not put the most thought into the ergonomics, because this thing does not feel good in the hand at all. This grip is extremely wide. The front strap just kind of pokes out and doesn't feel good in the hand like whatsoever. The trigger pull is like a good 25 pounds probably. It's no joke. But they did make the disassembly very easy. The grips appear to be a Bakelite type material, and they have nice little CZ logos on either side. I really took a gamble on this one. I had no idea what I was getting into. There was not even a picture of this firearm on Century Arms website when I ordered it. But I looked into Gunbroker to see how much these firearms usually go for, because it's not one that's really been on my radar. And one's in really nice shape with the magazine and the holster and stuff like that. We're recently selling for as much as $800. And Century only wanted $200 for this one. They charged $15 shipping. So for $215, I got me a really cool pistol for my growing CZ collection, and I'm pretty dang happy with the purchase, to tell you the truth. Sure, it's not really a looker, and it's not in the best shape, but this is a very cool firearm in my opinion, and I can't wait to get this thing out and see how it shoots. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up, because that really helps the channel out. If you know someone else that might enjoy this video, please share it, because that is literally the best way to help me grow the channel. If you want to see more firearms related content like this in the future, please hit that subscribe button and let me know what you thought about this very odd looking handgun down in the comments. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next video. See you then. Peace.